Hey, what's going on? It's your boy JMJ. This is the Marketing Made Easy video series. And what we're looking to do is take things back to basics, simplify your thinking, and give you an unfair advantage when it comes to your marketing. Now, this video, we're going to be talking about Google My Business and why you should be using it. So Google My Business is basically a directory that comes from Google, and it focuses on local search. So you may have seen this before. You go to Google, you search for something, you may get a couple of ads, and then you have a picture of a map, and it usually has 3 to 5 different listings on there of local businesses, and we call this the snack pack. And this will basically just show you, a few businesses that Google are showing are relevant to your search. If you click onto this map, it will bring up a load of other businesses as well, but what we want to do is get into that snack pack. So Google recently opened up a number of features as well with GMB. So GMB stands for Google My Business. So reviews have been around for quite some time. This is a great indication as to if you can trust a business. So you have different star ratings up to 5. And if you have your business on here, you want to get to 5 reviews as quickly as possible, really. You don't want to do this just overnight, but you want to quickly get to those kind of 5 and then regularly add to them as they go along. So these will be customers of yours who will go on and leave a review. But these new features come down to updates. So think of it as a bit of a blog post that you can now put on your listing to let people know of special offers or things that are coming up. And some of these features as well have also been opened up to add a few different things in. This comes down to your services, your products, and appointment booking as well. So all these different features are on there now that you can take advantage of. And what happens is when any kind of platform opens up new features, it wants you to use them. And when you use them, it will add more weight to you and they will look more favorably on you. So obviously use these to your advantage. So why is Google My Business an important tool? Well, basically it's a local listing directory. So this works really well if you have a physical location. But even if you work from home, you can still put your address on there and you can still have a listing. And this works really well for someone who is searching locally for a certain service. You are going to show up over some of the bigger hitters within your industry just by having this listing here. It's also about information as well. So information about your business, the kind of services that you offer, how you can help. You can even add pricing, but you have things like your opening hours, your website, email address, and obviously the more you fill this in, instead about it looking favorably on you, but this can also help with your website. So not to go too far into it with SEO, but we talk about backlinks and different directories and stuff like that. With Google having their own directory listing, it makes sense to fill this out and have all your information on there, and this will give more weight to your website with moving up within the Google rankings. It's not just to do this and it will work. There's a few different elements to it, but this will add to it. It all contributes, okay? So the way to look at this with your map listing is by filling out the information. You're giving Google more insight into you and why they should show you really over a competitor. So why is it they should choose you over someone else? Well, a few things that you can do here is just to keep your information up to date. So this could be things like opening hours. One of the good things on there is with bank holidays and stuff like that. When it's coming up to those times, Google will ask if your times are still relevant. By clicking yes or changing these, it will really help add that weight to it. Things within the pandemic as well, lots of businesses closed because of COVID. That kind of information on there, just by going on and saying that you're still open, will really help out. And obviously, like I said, this kind of blogging feature now is basically a bit like a social media platform. So basically take advantage of that. Keep all your content fresh, so regularly update it. So if you were just say you're putting out posts on social media, look to put posts out on Google My Business as well. They can even be the same post, just tweak them slightly, and you will keep fresh then with kind of going through. And you want to keep it relevant to the search as well. So don't try to overcomplicate things. If you offer a certain type of service, don't try to jazz it all up with different kind of words, or make it sound good to your industry. Make it simple for the person who is searching. Okay, think about it as local as well. So how can you help your local community? How can you help those people who are looking for you? Make sure this is within in your content, that you are telling them about your area and where you are. Yes, this does work for kind of further afield. So if you were to search a different location and you're looking for, you know, a business that offers a certain thing, the other businesses will show up. But what happens is when someone is searching within a kind of a local area, Google knows that they're within that local area, so they are going to show local businesses to them. So what should you do? Well, look, if you don't have the Google My Business map listing at the minute, go and do this. Just search on Google for Google My Business, and it will give you then all the instructions to go through and set this up. They may already show your business, because if your business has been around for a little while, Google did start to add all different business listings to it. You can claim your listing, and they will just go through a verification setup with you, so you can make different changes. And obviously, if you have that listing already, then go onto it, make sure all the information is still fresh, still relevant, and then obviously look to add to that as you go along. You do this, it will add a lot more weight to you and will help you over your competition. So look, I hope that helps. I hope that has given you some guidance there on Google My Business and using this to your advantage. Check in with some of the last videos if you haven't seen any of them, and I shall catch you in the next video.